There's a lot of risk in South Africa, globally, at the current moment, but that's really true at all times. So there's always risk in the environment, and really it's that opportunity to have risk in the environment that leads to the ability to generate returns. And I think the worst thing that people can do is to really get caught up in that risk and to try and make decisions on their own to say, well, if there's risk now, and because of the fact that it might be South African political risk or foreign political risk or whatever it might be, that they should move their portfolio in one particular way. And that's really the worst thing that people can do, because time and time again it's been proved that if people try and time their portfolios, time the move into foreign currencies, out of foreign currencies, into equities, out of equities, they get it wrong. They move at the worst possible time after they've lost a lot of money. They then sit in the cash, they wait for a recovery, and generally they only go back in at the time that the recovery's already taken place. So I think the best way to minimize that risk is to work together with a financial planner to determine what's an appropriate asset allocation, and then really to leave it to a fund manager to work within that asset allocation parameter. Yes, they can make tactical asset allocation decisions around it, but really to stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, and over the long term, what you're going to get is a good retirement outcome. Try and deviate from the plan every couple of weeks because of what's happening with the US president or the South African president, or interest rates or downgrades or upgrades, and really that's just a recipe for disaster. So one of the points that Magnus really made is comparing asset allocations to really, having stability and riding through, a four-wheel vehicle or whatever it was. And I think that's really important. It's about having a diversified portfolio, and through that you can ride through the storm. So the question was asked around currency volatility, and the fact that the rand depreciated significantly last year and has done really well this year, and isn't there risk in trying to time things? And I think the point that he made is it's not about trying to time things, it's about having a diversified portfolio which really can balance things and through time give you a stable journey. So really it is not trying to put all your eggs into one basket at a particular point in time, and having, seeing what that basket is like, have that diversified portfolio which will give you stability right through time. So this is the first Liberty and Moneyweb Retire Well conference. And I think the purpose of it is really to help people approaching retirement understand the things that they need to be aware of. And while they still have, even if it's only 10 or 15 years to go to their retirement, what are the things that can be done to make sure that you don't wake up on the day that you retire and all of a sudden find out that you're in a position that you don't have enough money. You're one of the 94% of people who hasn't retired with enough assets, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So how can we help people prepare for that retirement? Liberty was founded by Sir Donald Gordon, realizing that his father had worked his entire life and come out with a retirement savings that was simply not enough for him to sustain himself on. And so the company has worked all along to try and come up with innovative products and solutions to give people the ability to retire correctly. So Liberty started the first retirement annuity in South Africa, and through our 59-year history has really been all about helping people reach financial freedom. So we're partnering with Moneyweb in this event to try and make it as accessible as possible for people to understand what needs to be done to get a good retirement and to retire financially securely.